Hola, ¿qué tal? Knowing how to say the location of people and things in Spanish is key for communication. So in today's lesson, we're going to learn just that. We're going to learn everything about the verb estar. Hello, my name is Rafa del Toro, and welcome to another lesson with Spanish Speaker, where we will help you start and continue your exciting journey in learning Spanish. So let's get started. Let's start this lesson with some vocabulary about question words. Okay, so here they are. ¿Qué? ¿Cuál? ¿Dónde? ¿Cuándo? ¿Cómo? ¿Por qué? ¿Cuánto? ¿Cuánta? ¿Cuántos? ¿Cuántas? Later on in the course, I will explain in a series of videos the differences between some of these words, okay? So let's get started with the verb estar. In our last lesson, we learned about the verb ser, and I said that both ser and estar translate to be. Okay, after this lesson, you will be able to understand how to use each verb correctly. Okay, so let's do the conjugation of the verb estar. Yo estoy, tú estás, usted está, él está, ella está, nosotros estamos, nosotras estamos, ustedes están, ellos están, ellas están. So how do we use the verb estar? Here are some of the general rules. Rule number 1. We use estar to express the location or position of people and things, whether it's permanent or temporary. Let me give you some examples. Daniela está en Quito. El gato está en el sofá. ¿Dónde está Barranquilla? Está en el norte de Colombia. Let's take a look at this sentence. ¿Está José? This sentence literally translates, is Jose here? Or is Jose home? I know that in English it doesn't make much sense, but in Spanish this type of sentence is used quite a lot. It's used in very particular situations when you want to know whether someone is right here where we are or whether they're home. Let me give you more examples. ¿Está tu mamá? In this case, I know that you're home, so I'm asking if mom is home where you are. Another example. ¿Está el jefe? I know that you are in the office, and I am in the office, so I'm asking you if the boss is in the office. Rule number 2. Estar is used to talk about temporary physical and emotional states. Let me give you some examples of physical and emotional states. Cansado, agotado, feliz, triste, enfermo, resfriado, aburrido, enfadado, de buen humor, de mal humor, nervioso, preocupado. Now let me give you examples of sentences. Manuela hoy está un poco cansada. Los niños están aburridos. Estamos sentados en el sofá. Rule number 3. Estar is used to express that the condition of a person or a thing has changed. Let me give you one example. Luis está gordo. In this case, you're expressing that Luis isn't usually a person that is fat or overweight, but lately you saw him and he seems to have gained some weight. If you say Luis es gordo, that means that ever since you've known him, he has been an overweight person. Let me give you another example. La ciudad está bonita. People will say this when they go back to their hometowns and then they see more parks, more plazas, more nice looking buildings, and they look around and they say, La ciudad está bonita. That means the city has changed. It's nicer now. Okay, let's do some practice. Let's translate the following sentences. Okay, number 1, the soup is hot. Number 2, why am I nervous? Number 3, how are you? Number 4, is your mother home? Number 5, the windows are closed. Feel free to pause the video while you practice. Okay, so here are the answers. Number 1, la sopa está caliente. Number 2, ¿por qué estoy nervioso? Number 3, ¿cómo estás? Number 4, ¿está tu madre? Number 5, las ventanas están cerradas. How did you do? I hope you did great. One very important way to use the verb estar is when we want to express an action that is happening at the time of speaking. In other words, an action that is in progress at the time of speaking. When we use estar in this way, estar functions more like an auxiliary verb and it works with a verb that ends in ing in English. For example, eating, running, walking. In Spanish, this verb ends in ando, yendo. So, trabajar, to work, trabajando, working. Okay? In English, this is called the present progressive. In Spanish, this is called gerundio. Let me give you some examples. Estoy estudiando. ¿Qué estás comiendo? ¿Los niños están durmiendo? ¿Qué están leyendo los estudiantes? Let me give you a list of verbs in their infinitive forms and also in the gerund so that you can see the spelling and also an opportunity for you to practice pronunciation of these words. Okay, here we go. Ayudar, ayudando. Bailar, bailando. Cantar, cantando. Cenar, cenando. Cocinar, cocinando. Comprar, comprando. Desayunar, desayunando. Escuchar, escuchando. Hablar, hablando. Llamar, llamando. Mirar, mirando. Practicar, practicando. Trabajar, trabajando. Correr, corriendo. Comer, comiendo. Leer, leyendo. Vender, vendiendo. Escribir, escribiendo. Vivir, viviendo. Let's do one last exercise. Let's translate the following sentences. Ready? Let's go. Number 1, why are we running? Number 2, who's calling? Number 3, what are you selling? Number 4, what are they having for lunch? Number 5, where are you living? Number 6, what language are you speaking? Feel free to pause the video while you practice. Okay, so here are the answers. Number 1, ¿por qué estamos corriendo? Number 2, ¿quién está llamando? Number 3, ¿qué estás vendiendo? Number 4, ¿qué están almorzando ellos? Number 5, ¿dónde estás viviendo? And number 6, ¿qué idioma estás hablando? How did you do? I hope you did great. All right, everyone, this is the end of this lesson. Today, you're one step closer to becoming a Spanish speaker. So thank you for watching and see you soon. Hasta pronto.